Sully Sylvester and the QB. No, cut it. We're going back into the Platinum demo. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because I am not satisfied. I feel like we gave Final Fantasy 15 a good look, but I feel like we missed something. Because I think there's gotta be more than just a nice little tech demo inside of this video game.
I think you just like Final Fantasy now.
Well,
that was low. I
Speaking-
don't like Final Fantasy.
Well,
It's okay if you like Final Fantasy. It's like the best series ever, so that's fine.
speaking as today's guest, Hunter Her Soundly. And,
Welcome back.
Oh, by the
And-
way, we still have sidekick Triple H here. So, what were you saying?
Speaking as the resident expert on Final Fantasy, I would assume that the makers of this game have left some sorts of depths in here for us to find. In particular, I know that there was one cutscene that missed both of your attentions when we first played through it.
Oh yeah,
that-
like you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw we turned our backs. We were like, we got some bandito stuff to do in this other direction of this marketplace. I'm gonna go look over here. And
Yeah,
you're
you
like
can't see
watching
us,
this
but we're
cutscene.
actually like playing this on a moving truck. And occasionally they just hop out of the truck and rob people.
That's the bandit life.
It happens. It pays the bills, kind of.
Okay, yeah.
Pays the gas bills.
Graphics are nice. The sound is nice.
There's
The
a-
cell phones are large.
We
Get all of it. But
The music is
why?
phenomenal. You have not listened to the music because the TV is low so that we can hear it.
I've
We
heard.
can hear us.
I've watched a Disney movie. I've heard what a Final Fantasy game sounds like.
shut the.
Seriously.
Ha!
I'm gonna-
I went to Final Fantasy concert.
You did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You did.
it was a really nice Disney show.
Yeah. I was gonna high five you for going to the same Final Fantasy show, but now you don't get that high five.
I'm saying there are parts of this that are immutable properties of a Final Fantasy game, but what's gonna wow me? What's gonna bring me into this game that's not like, oh, I was good. I played 13 and 14. I might as well play 15 because now there's a 15th, and I might as well go play 16th and 17th because I've tattooed it to my skin.
Oh, don't forget 28th when it comes out because it was leaked in Deus Ex.
Did they have like a Final
They have a
Fantasy
28.
Yeah, so there was a poster for Final Fantasy 28 in Deus Ex, Human Revolution. It was hilarious. Like, you're in someone's bunks, and you just see it on the wall. It's hilarious. But yeah, I'm excited for 28. Because the main protagonist in
Hey,
that
Titan.
looks so good.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy 28 should be good, but it needs to be a big step up from Final Fantasy 27.
27-4.
Yeah, it needs to be a big step up from Final Fantasy 27-4 because I don't know. Warren Spector had a lot of success with those Deus Ex games, but I mean, he didn't know what he was doing directing a Final Fantasy game.
Warren Spector directed Final Fantasy. Holy shit! I would love it.
And I mean, I get the idea that they have bringing on Phil Fish to direct Final Fantasy 28, but I'm really not sure I'm behind
Oh,
it.
jeez, Phil Fish is... Oh, I forgot they're gonna do it. Oh, and I forgot I didn't want to switch it tonight.
And you just
Sorry.
sped time up again.
I did. I'm sorry, guys.
So they give you all the goodies to follow. Follow the
Oh,
trail of
I
sparklies.
want to know what kid has a little stressful enough life that that his dreams are a rare platformer.
Right?
Yeah, I just, you know.
Ooh!
Yeah.
I caught me a twinkly!
Is it stress or is it that they're addicted to video games? Because as we all know, video games is a serious problem in Lucis.
I don't think we went up. No, go up. Keep going up that.
You
I
can't.
can't.
We tried this earlier. You can't.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember how the menu screen there was like an extra 4 hours?
Boo
That
this
was-
man.
That was all the sidekick. Yeah.
I'm kind of mad you can't
See,
grab
see,
ledges.
here's the thing.
Tell me the thing.
This kid's having dreams, where he's in a rare platformer. I go to sleep and have dreams where I'm in a match with Larry the Cruncher Zabisco.
That sounds
Oh
terrifying.
wow!
I'm not. That's
Jesus.
not a joke. That sounds like a joke, but that actually happened.
Oh god!
This was last night.
I'm actually kind of sorry for you.
Larry the Cruncher Zabisco is like if you're dreaming about him, you're probably dreaming about him in his prime. Is like A 40-year-old, balding, large man. The kind that, like, if you're having dreams about this guy, you should be checking your back porch or something, because that's a creepy dude to have in your life. Outside of the context of a professional wrestling match.
It's really weird. He's a really creepy guy, beloved commentator of WCW Monday Nitro, Larry the Cruncher Zbyszko.
Yeah. That's part of the title. It's a mouthful, but it really accentuates his major features. Okay.
He was really known to crunch that mic. They told him to stop using so many compressors, and he said, "No, it sounds heavy."
No, wait, stay here. I want to make sure this scene pops right, because we ran away last time.
Oh, I like how it's just a giant shadow because of the sun and everything. Oh, that's so good. So good. And you can see it's...
Oh, that's
disturbing.
cool. See?
So good. And now it goes into the lake where it's going to eat us if we don't move on.
Here's the thing. I think the strongest argument that can be made... I took the opportunity when we were all taking a break from watching a whole bunch of stuff. I took the opportunity to play this game just because I had such a great time playing it when we played it through it earlier today. You asked what is going to draw me into this if I am not already a fan of Final Fantasy games. And the answer, I think, is the things that make good Final Fantasy games.
Dark brooding characters.
Well,
road trips with your bros.
Actually, that's...
Or as they say, bro trips.
Broad trips?
Broad trips.
Yeah. Tripping on broads.
That's my favorite Violent Femmes song. Tripping on broads. I'm tripping on broads. I've been tripping on broads all my life. Tripping on broads. Tripping on broads all my life. Tripping on broads. Tripping on broads all my life. Tripping on broads. Tripping on broads all my life. That's how the song would go.
Good God.
Good job.
So, okay, yeah. So there's like plot points that, you know, themes
there are some...
of the game that might be relevant to a large portion of people's.
Don't forget to assign that.
Oh, that's what I did wrong the first time.
Yep. We all did that wrong. There you go.
So was it?
Well, I feel
Make sure
a
to
little
go
lost.
explore. Make sure to go explore every corner.
Woo! Pretty.
What we have different from in a lot of Final Fantasy games is a greater appreciation for whimsy. Very few Final Fantasy games center on the experiences of children, and this won't.
Especially the most recent ones.
Final Fantasy 15 won't either. But this demo in particular is about the childhood of experiences of one of its characters. And as such, I think will end up being a pretty important part of the game's subsequent text, because we are experiencing this character's childhood from their own perspective. Whereas in...
I think that's a mistake.
Is that a hidden Mickey?
No.
In this Disney video game?
It's the box clipping through the wall.
Oh.
Whereas in 7, 8, and 9...
Oh, yeah.
And 10, we always see the experiences of children through the eyes of adult characters, reliving them in the context of a flashback, that sort of thing.
I want to screw you all up real bad, because you guys are big Final Fantasy fans, right?
Sure.
Some of the folks that I work with are very young, about 13 years old or so.
Gross.
And
They're not going to see this, are they?
hanging out with them, they've never played any Final Fantasy before 12.
Oof.
And they are huge fans of Final Fantasy 12.
Okay.
Because it's all they know. And it's
That's
awesome. It's amazing their perspective between 12, 13, and then I don't know if they really recognized the rest. But like that's a weird perspective to not... To have Final Fantasy as this overwhelming experience that is decades before you even started existing, and then having to come in at like 12.
Which is even true for everyone in this room who ranges from the ages of 22 to 25.
What are you talking about? I started on the NES.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I started on Final Fantasy, the NES one.
Yeah, but
I remember when I was...
Yeah, but you had to have been, like, you're what, 24?
25.
You're 25?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So you were born in 1991.
What a fucking hallway.
Yeah, so you were 3 when that game came out. Okay, actually, that adds up.
Wow, we missed this whole area. Look at this.
No, yeah, I went and replayed this later, and it's like we missed just a whole bunch of stuff.
But yeah.
It's all just environmental detail and lighting engines